Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. We might be oh, there goes the camera. Perfect. So, we were just... Oh, that's loud. Just had to do some updating on the game itself, so that's good. Looks like audio's working. Man, we'll move the camera right down about like that. Perfect. So we've got some tasks to do today. I think it's going to be, depending on how well it goes, I think last time I was originally intending to release Halcyon, and that'd be great. But I also feel like once we do that, then we have a lot going on that we then can't take a long rest for. I think we're good for it, but there's a lot. Instead, I think we can potentially make it so we deal with the leaders kind of one-on-one, and then I'm going to opt to try and knock Minthra, which is one of the Goblin leaders, unconscious, so that we get a future potential point to add her to the party. Not that we'll actually use her, it's just kind of fun. If we don't get her, it's a whatever. But in general, I just like trying to collect everyone we can collect. So loading in here, normally have this already done. And last time we entered Ward Pens. If we go down there, that's where our friend Halcyon is. So we are going to turn around and go back. So here's these guys. They're all doing what they're doing. We don't have a short rest, but we're full health. And I got some charges left on Sasha, our paladin. Let's see. We have 638 camp supplies. I don't remember if we have the worm, and we have 2 inspiration points. So I think if we talk to her, we can get her to go into her room by herself.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't you? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the Goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the Goblin priestess in the temple once again. Your minds brush against one another, but are swiftly parted.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices. Fair enough. Got some weird shadows in your head. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything.
Sure you can.
Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering.
So we want to take her out in the chapel.
Business.
So now we can take... Oh right, we need to do that because we have a problem with game crashing, and we did just move it over to different storage so it could have its more saves correctly. So she might freak out and go immediately to combat as soon as we get into...
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
Okay, so actually... Yep, that's what we want.
What a day.
Turn it down to something like that.
Go.
So we've done that. There is technically guards over here. I don't know if this is going to start a whole war for everyone. To be honest, I just don't know. I know that we can get her alone like this, and that we can go.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Okay. So... sneak. Try to ambush her. And then we're spotted, but to be honest, we should. This is gonna cost me a security guy. Perfect. We got another attack.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Awesome. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. All the stuff. Okay, so let's see what we just got. Filter. Latest. Where bears the Apsis brand, they have advantage on death savings throw. Interesting. If they gain +1 to saving throws. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So that went really well. Actually, how much? You have 120. Okay. Got plenty of weight. Okay, so the next tricky part. I don't actually know if we can do this.
Don't touch me.
Too high. So, supposedly, allegedly, all these can be picked up and be used at a later point to, like, you know, you can explode some corpses and stuff like that. So, I don't think he can get up anywhere high. All the high working stuff is elsewhere. They didn't see the body, so we're gonna heat. I'm gonna keep that door closed. Astarian's gonna run over. We're gonna go try and loot that room now. We are gonna deal with all the... So if we go in there, then we have to deal with that guy. But really what we want to do is deal with Minthra by using like a bludgeoning pommel strike type attack. I think he just jumps over right leg. So, yeah. Empty. Perfect. Looks like a scroll right there. I haven't noticed that. So there's a scroll up there. Arrow hole. And then he has Misty Step as a bonus action. So we're gonna jump down. We're gonna take some damage. But we now have wonderful access to stealing everything in here?
With pleasure.
Lockpick. 26 without guidance. Perfect. That's how we like it. Oh, just some gold, but we'll take it. Ooh, some arrows from him. Alchemist fire. Okay, so we don't want to ranged attack any of these. We want to steal. Steal. So then we go back to camp. He wanders very slowly. Yeah, he's gonna want to talk to us. Where's our chest in here? I don't see the chest. Is it through here? No, not through there. Oh, we have to walk past him. There it is. Beef. Will exceed his carrying capacity. That is fine. And once again, runs up here, drops them off in the chest, and then we have these for future resources to explode people when we prep right. So it's a little task heavy, but I think it's ultimately worth it. Let's pick up you.
Well, hello.
And you. And we gotta go back, drop it off, and we only got a few more Baldurs after that. So not that cumbersome. But I don't know if I'll actually end up using, I wouldn't even say it's an exploit, but using these to kill somebody. I hear it is a good way to potentially deal with some of the people in Act 2. Yeah, so we got 2 more trips after this one. Ooh, and he's slow this round. But you don't just let resources potentially slip away because they're an inconvenience to go grab. Like, yes, it is an inconvenience that we have to... He can only grab 2, but... Rocky crevice. Go to camp. He wants to eat something. And worst case with all this is we go, nope, we don't want it, and then we sell it. I mean, that's ultimately... I don't know what this is about. Rocky crevice?
That thing is small, and
Take that how you want to. Okay, another barrel, and we got one more. We'll drop it off, and we should be good. I think we might be able to stack these boxes to not use our Misty. But we'll see. I don't even know if we're gonna... I don't know how we want to do it. We should, in technical order, go deal with Minthra, knock her out. I think we have to get rid of the eye thing like we did at a previous point. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time. Get him up here. Gonna take some damage. We're okay. Okay. Get everyone through. These people have been robbed. That's okay. I don't think... quick save again, because now we've dealt with the priestess. We're going to end up killing everyone in here. And so what we're trying to do is obviously get closer to the 8,000 mark that we need to. So, that's the good news there. So Minthra is over here.
Let's not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Okay, so bridge.
It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Never mind.
Okay. We are gonna go for... Nope.
Let's go. Got it.
Action, not reaction. Proceeding.
The life you took will not go unavenged, it seems.
So, this is okay. These guys are yonder. Scrut is going to hopefully... move him where he can't get pushed off. just try and get him out of the realm of combat there because we don't have anybody else dealt with. Let's see. Lightning blast. Bonus action. So that's what he was going for. Let's go ahead and critical miss. Nice. Oh, he doesn't get 2 right now. That's right.
Just like old times.
Oh. Well, Karlach's down. Bonus action jump. Let's see what we can do. Lay on hands isn't going to Divine Smite. One more Divine Smite. Hopefully don't kill her. But we're going to get her close. Okay, so use a sword to, let's see, we want it non-lethal damage. Okay, so we can only, yeah. If this kills Minthra, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so she's knocked out. Now we can turn off. He's gonna come over. Stone throw. Let's see if Astarion can deal with him. And he's frightened. Missed that attack. Lay on hands. Lesser, greater. 20 points. Got nothing much else. Just gonna take some damage. He's dead. 1 to
under their noses.
knocked out temporary. Sparkers, I don't know what that is. Let's see. Oh, nice.
Things have stayed interesting.
Let's see. That's a 12 versus Astarion. The 17. What is he wearing now? 15 medium armor. Yeah. She had some other boots. Oh. Nice. So, there's that. Okay. Alrighty, so I have no more spells with this one. This one's got no more, but if we take a long rest, Minthra wakes up. Before we deal with everyone, so. Let's see here.
Interesting times.
So this fight can kind of suck. So I'm hoping it does not suck. And I'm only saying it can kind of suck because last time I played it on just a regular playthrough, like, yes, I do plan on potentially recruiting her later, so get through here. There is a ladder? Is this the correct one? Okay. So there's ladders all around here, and I was not aware of that last time I did combat here. So, got a ladder there, got a ladder there, and they are dickheads. They will definitely push us off if they think they can. So, let's see what arrows we have. Glorious vaulting. General. Let's see what. Let's filter potions real quick. I think they're all gonna bonus action since we are out of spells and all of that. We're now gonna separate everyone because we need everyone at a good posting, and I honestly think if so, we need to quickly. How do I do this? There's candles. There's a drum there. Okay. I know there's one drum there. There's a drum there. Basically, what the drums do... Oh, there's lots of gold back there. What the drums do is... they call everyone in the camp this way, which they're goblins. We should do fine, but he's also level 5, and he's going to be kind of a pain. So I think ultimately what we're gonna do is get Karlak, if she'll move, down this ladder and ready at the stairs for when combat begins. Like here-ish. And actually, maybe Lizelle too? Keep 2 up here that we need to. And then let's see, scrolls. What do we have for scrolls here? We have magic missile, 3 magical darts, which would be dealing 2 to 5 force damage. Melfs, banishment, remove curse, raise sickness, lift forwarding, invisibility, fly, haste, sleet, scroll of ice storm. Okay. Sasha, I think you're gonna be up first. Now that that area is protected, we are going to scrolls. Where's this ice storm? Yeah.
What is it?
So the drum was destroyed over there. Destroyed the drum there. Okay. So there's 2 of us now. And it's already our turn.
I could go for a good meal. Not used to lying low.
Oh.
I feel like a rosé in a tea shop.
Huh.
Shadows don't suit me.
Interesting. Perfect. Lazelle's in here too. Let's get Lazelle up over here. I've already action surged, but we want to get him to not move. Perfect. What's this? Lightning glass. Or we don't need to push. He is frightened. And Lazelle. Full action still for us here, which is great. Gonna get some more clearance here. We've got Cargren, Narvis, temporarily hostile. It's everywhere. Witch bolt.
Time to kill.
Okay. Examine. Yeah. He's not, I don't think he's a spell slinger. And there's she. Novice of the absolute human. I think we want to get rid of the spell slinger, to be honest. Just go hard and take care of it. Yep. And then Dread Ambusher. Next. And bonus action hide. They're not going to see him. Then Karlak gets to... Oh, she can't rage. But we missed that one. We want to move over here so he pushes. And then we let it go. Frightened. There's a fire. Some cure wounds. These 2 are gonna come up. Okay. Well, Astarion will pick them off pretty quickly. Rage. Also coming up. I think Astarion will have the movement to dash away and be able to get to dealing with both these guys before we even... So, okay, we already... Yeah, we don't got nothing there. But we can Eldritch Blast. We missed one. Well, since we're all in a row, let's go running action dash.
Quickly.
Get him over to here. Critical hit. He's dead. We got 1 experience for that. Woohoo! Again, we don't want to get knocked down. I don't know how good these guys' strengths are, but Astarion is done and over with. So we'll put Sasha there. Disarming strike. Weapon dropped. So now he's frightened and he's dropped his weapon. Bonus action. We'll second wind now. Reckless attack. Out of that. We're just going to get him. He's still frightened, so he can't move from that spot, which is great. Again, we don't want to really move. She's resistant to fire damage. He's going to come up and try and do some sort of... Oh, he's coming up behind. Interesting. Bless. So she does have a spell. He picked up his weapon. This guy's got a dash. Smartly away from everyone. Okay. Okay, so we are going to... 1. Yeah, we don't want to push this guy. Perfect. And then stand in this guy's way. Yeah, I didn't think Astarion would have any trouble there, to be honest. So we got this one frickin' goblin over here, so we'll move him back. He's got 4 hit points. He's down. Out.
Smell blood.
Get Lizelle. Oh, somebody's entered. Okay, that's fine. We don't mind that they're entering now that we got the big guy out of the way. We will arrow. And arrow. And actually go back to Lizelle, because she should be able to arrow. Cancel and turn. Right. Yep.
This is gonna feel good.
We can click heals to get her closer, which actually might be a... Yeah,
Count on me.
We'll get her closer. So she moves away. Oh. Huh. All 3 coming in. They've seen us. They've seen us! So still sleeping. That's perfect. We'll take a dash action.
Light on my feet.
To get us moving over this way. I don't think we can make a second dash.
Shall we cut and
It's all good.
This way.
We got spiders down here. We're basically gonna murder everyone now. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Bird. Bez. Warrior. Brawler. Okay. I'm not too worried about spells from these yahoos. I like that we cast Frightened on them pretty much every time.
Time for a new approach.
Let's get Lizelle. Oh, we... chicken. Yeah, something like that. Perfect. He's dead, and she's on this side, so it would take a little bit for him, hopefully, to push us. We don't want her to fall in there with the spiders. Mostly because that would be tragic. We're doing good for not having a freaking any long rest in quite some time, to be honest. Just continuing on the damage on him. Okay, we are gonna take Eldritch Blast, because we get 2 hits. He's dead. We'll get you down.
Very well.
And moving.
Shall we dance?
Astarion.
Feel that.
Warrior Bez. Hide. Lizelle. Ooh.
No one stopped me yet.
Heedless Horde.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Everything's useful. Faithbreaker. Honestly, we'll get everyone up over here. We can spam here shortly. I just want to collect the bodies. We really should be collecting everything, but
Never a dull moment.
and Astarion. We don't need you. Yeah, we got a lot more goblins over there. Got some high ones. We got the ones back. But if we do it from strategic positioning, that's all honor mode is thinking about what could go wrong, and then don't do that. Ooh, food. We will always take food and gold. And then I saw this little chest over here with arrows. Look at that. Perfect. He's the arrow guy anyways. We're mostly keeping that bunch over there nearish the door in case somebody does come by. Oh, food? Astarion's all about the food. Yeah. Huh, a vampire picking up garlic. That's fun. Ladder. I think this... Oh, let's see here. Wooden barrel. No, let's see what's in the wooden barrel. Carrot! Wooden crate. Meats. Wooden trunk. Wooden crate. Oh, so much food, dude. Where does that put us at now? We're at 851 food. That's a few long rests. Open. I'm of Saluni's chosen. Growling underdog. Spring steps to so much, dude. That's freaking awesome. Okay, let's see what we got. We have Misty Step on him. Saluni's Dream. Evocation cantrip. Don't really care. Wearer gains advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by foes. I don't know if you have gloves on, right? Yes, you're not wearing armor. Yeah, that's important for her. Whoops. We got some gold, and then these boots. Oh wait, so he has just tisk. Ah, what are we doing? So we have boots, and he has amulet and misty step. So we don't really need him to have the misty step if he's wearing the boots. All the way or take dash or summon action they gain. Ooh. Okay. Protect thoughts. Healed. We didn't even take any potions of speed. That was perhaps one of the more impressive actions in all that too, was we honestly didn't do much there. One to 10. Oh, it's so hard. Like, I don't know what Slim is. I think, honestly, this gives us the Misty Step, and he's already
making me sweat.
What do you have? Click heals.
Let's move.
What do you have? Okay. Speedy. We don't really need light or. Yeah, we don't really need those. So. The bonus action would work better on. I don't know. We'll think about that later, to be honest. We got more goblins to kill, folks. And spiders. We'll deal with the spiders from on high after we deal with the goblins. We're honestly doing fairly good. Lazelle's hurt a little bit. Cage key. Smoke power bomb. I'm really glad he didn't throw that. Not gonna lie. Okay. Astarion. There's that one. It's gonna draw them all to us. So we're gonna go. Just one. Oh, you done messed up, Warrior Drook. Swamp. Spiders are gonna eat him.
With haste.
They suck.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Where is this other one? I don't even think we can see her. Miss. Lazelle. Arrow. Yeah, that one. Dead and gone. Let's see.
Moving.
Yummy.
Be quick.
Well, we don't want to move to them. Just wanna...
On the hunt.
Make way. That's a friendly-looking shadow. I don't need any attention right now.
I need to rest soon.
Really?
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise Maglobiet.
You know Maglobiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goonless as the rest of them. Oh, that's rich. A free world? And how come I'm locked up like a bloody elf? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm loyal to Maglobiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god. Yeah. My old tribe's fallen for this shite. Traitorous bastards. The great absolute brings us together. Drow and gnolls and goblins all braiding one another's hair. It's a load of shite.
Isn't it? Isn't it though?
Talking to you, ain't I? I just don't believe in all this togetherness and chumminess. Ain't natural. It won't last. They'll be tearing into each other soon enough. Sod 'em all. I'll wait it out in here, praying to a real god. Ha! Look at where the Absolutes love gotten. Dead! Thanks for breaking me out. Gonna find me a new tribe. One that appreciates the old ways.
Okay. Nice. Let's see. Closest one. Nice. You are two, you're two. Frightened. And then we'll pop us back over here. Why the heck do we have... Okay. Oh. Oh, it's a crossbow. Okay. I was like, what the heck? We're just gonna wait over here.
On the move.
Yeah. Lazelle.
Another fight. Let's go.
To be honest.
Swift and lethal.
Oh. That's interesting. Dash.
I won't give in.
This will do nicely.
I am fury. I am
Yes.
death. Taking position.
Nice.
Back home will never believe this.
Okay. Loot. Oops. Wooden barrel. Let's see what you have. Rope. Want. I could take these to sell, but I don't really want to. Great axe. Another helm. There's nothing. It seems like there should be more over here, but there's not. So, well, we're going on our escapade to kill more and more things. So far it's going pretty dang well. Okay, once again, Astarion. Ooh, we're gonna hit quick save. I keep forgetting to do that. We do not. Yeah.
Can't give
So,
up now.
actually,
Looking ahead.
I actually like these two as. Oh, shit.
Wanna dance?
Staying out of sight.
Okay. Now that we have, like, everybody in here on us, we really don't want to super get involved. Okay, that one's dead. Shiz.
I'll do it my way.
Perfect. That works. The real funny thing to me is, how did they not, like, honestly, how did they not damage me at all? I mean, I'll take it.
Time to strike.
I got this.
We don't want to prone you. We We just want to get you down. Go kill the icky goblin. Perfect. Looks like these guys ran as soon as they realized they were out. Devout Mark, so he's probably a spellcaster. Devout Targeter. We got these goblins back there, but I don't know that they're out here. We'll check these rooms too in a little bit, but these might... Oh. Okay, so there's a couple over there too. With that said...
Tactical.
We're doing really good, folks. We might even get Halston out. Ooh, Goblin going up high. Interesting. Ooh, dude, what the heck? Why did he do that? That was silly. Oh. Still, feels like a wasted, dash.
Don't look now.
Okay, let's see. Can't have disadvantage against the target. Not enough movement. Not enough movement. Huh.
Victory awaits.
Well, he's kind of a... Hope that everybody moves closer. This is also why we wanted everybody at level 5 before we got to here. Main hand attack you. We're to gain advantage on you, so you're dead. Gonna move you over this way. We're gonna go back to Lizelle. Cancel in turn. Move you closer to this guy. I don't think we can do anything crazy there. This guy's got a turn. He's the spellcaster. Yep. Let's see.
Need to find a way forward.
We're just gonna dash. Dash is over here. I'm gonna try our best. Doesn't get us that far. Okay.
What can we rescue?
I mean, okay, he's dead. Wow, okay. We are slaying it today.
Still alive, so that's progress.
That's what we're looking for all this. So we've killed, let's see. Journal update, find a cure, help. We still need the rescue Halston. Baldur's Gate, we don't care. Druid's Grove. Talk to Zelvor. Where are we statistically? Ooh, we are a long way from 8,000. But. Let's see, what are we doing on time? 110, good. Okay, so we're probably gonna get Halston out too.
Careful, I might.
Yes, we know. Where are the spiders? There are the spiders.
Finally.
Frightens. Red ambusher. One spider down. Move me back so he can't do some tricky pokey business like, you know.
Taste my fury.
And move you back. Same with you.
Fucker.
Yeah, what she said.
In position.
But honestly, any XP is XP that we can get, so we'll take it. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, we'll end turn. Can't do anything to us.
You bow or you break.
Perfect.
Have a lot on my mind.
Just what we wanted with that. I don't think there's any more spiders down there. But I don't know. Who's this? Rat. I'm curious. Do I have to do this? No, but I have 4.
A longing for small spaces. Stone walls hugging close. Confining. There is a light here. In the tight space beneath the floor. Secret things that shine.
Oh. Well, he didn't talk that much. Kind of waste a potion, but whatever. I think we have a few more goblins to kill. Take a ritual staff. Old person. Might as well. We gotta go down into the spider pits. I don't remember where the lever is for that. Oh, right there. Grubby key, smoke power bomb. Also glad that we threw him down there. Candle. Nothing in the base. False. One skeleton. 2 gold. How much? Nothing super intriguing. I guess there's a cave that leads us, I think, back into that one cave with the queen spider that we already killed earlier on. So not too worried about that. Oh, is anything lootable from this? Cultist brand. Perfect. Potion of healing. Always will take. We're a little hurt, but we're not like so phenomenally hurt that, again, we need to worry about crap. This is where one guy escaped. This is where we failed the whipping. This is where Volo was. And I think we have an attack up here that we gotta... Yeah. Could have gone into that a little bit better, but...
Let's move.
What the heck? What the hey? Sharp eye, sharp eye, sharp eye. Okay. Yeah. One less is one less.
Let's find some
hide. Perfect. Oh, a war in between our warriors. Good night, dude.
I will ascend.
Yeah, like, what are you thinking?
Be true.
Still breathing, despite everything.
On the way.
Yeah, we're gonna get spotted, but whatever. Ooh. Trixie. He's gonna hit Astarion. Wow.
Time to strike.
I don't really care.
On the move.
You're dead anyways, dude. So dead. Poor goblins.
Foul stench of slaughter, blood smell, life smell. Not like.
Interesting. Quick save again. I think we have to be Anakin Skywalker here. Women, children, and kids. Okay, Astarion has... let's see if we can get him to... Can't reach. Okay. About cunning action dash. This could be precarious. Simply because... Oh, he's frightened. There's a lot in between us and them, but... I don't know if those guys get out. Halson, I think, gets out. Yeah, whatever. He's gonna dash. I'm so afraid. There's a poor kid. Yep. Gate attack. So this is... You can spark a conversation to, like, get in and deal with all this. Yeah. We'll send Sasha in. She should be able to handle this guy, maybe. Or 2 critical misses in a row. Oh, we didn't get that second one. Oh yeah, we're good there. 3, 1. If they don't attack me, I won't attack them. How about that?
Jimmy on the go.
Wow, Carla can freaking move. Oh, is he gonna kill the kids? That I didn't do it, folks. I didn't do it, folks. Okay, I was like, is the game crashing? What are we doing here?
Step quick.
Oh. Yep, I was wondering if he was gonna... I don't mind that they got away, to be honest.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Soldier.
Yeah. Dash and bear. Ooh, thank you for not landing on Karlak.
Make way.
No, not enough room.
Over here.
Frightened.
At the ready.
Let's just go ahead and... Did I didn't move it back here yet. Yeah.
My turn. Here goes.
Oh. Okay.
No time to waste.
Well. That's that.
Let's go.
Hopefully they don't kill him before, you know,
What path lies before
we
me?
do anything, but, you know. Let's see, what do we have? Bone chill. Nice, perfect. We like that.
I've got it.
Kale, yeah. That's 1, 2, 3. Some health potion.
My path be true.
You up. Miss.
Pardon the viscera.
Conversation.
One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn.
Yeah.
Something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. Indeed. After we dealt with the drow that ambushed us, Nettie and I were able to inspect the corpse, and the creature that slithered out of it. I had no idea anyone beyond their ranks was infected. You have my sincere sympathies. No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. Gladly, but first I must return to the Grove. As you made short work of the... I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Nice. Okay, Wargfang. We are going to wrap up the episode shortly. I'm gonna do normally what I don't do anything in the in-betweens, but since I unclothed Minthra without meaning to, I'm going to reclothe her if I can while she is asleep. On the off-screen side of things, and then we'll pick up the episode from that standpoint. Evidence chest, equipment chest.
Keep your distance.
I don't know what's behind here, but
simple.
Probably nothing. Bone, heavy stone. Nice.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems. It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe. The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
Oh, no. We don't need to. I just was curious about that area. Yeah. So we're going to wrap up shortly. I think our next episode I've got enough, just enough headway. Ooh, we needed those potions actually. Suspicious meat. Lovely. Oops, I don't need that. Yeah. So...
Time to rest.
Let's see if there's anything worthwhile in this room. There's a little chest. I don't know why they honestly offer us silver, but I take it. Potion of healing. Take all potions of healing you can. Oops. Oh, okay, we're encumbered now. Okay, we'll go back to camp real quick. We're just taking care of minuscule things to top off the episode. Okay, so we got some items. Let's give him one of those.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact.
Yes, Gale. Give Gale. Oh, okay, so it can't be one of those. Let's see. Sort of screams. And then I just don't know about that artifact. So Gale can absorb this item's magic, destroying it. We're gonna do that.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mystra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Okay.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
This is going to take 10 minutes.
What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Okay.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Yes. Okay, then we can continue with what I was doing. Let's see. Mace. It's notes. We don't need that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. We're actually going to be... Oh, we don't need these really potions. We're going to be selling stuff here shortly anyways. Perfect. So, we're not too terribly concerned. Save. Okay. We're going to be wrapping up this episode here very shortly. I don't think the kids have anybody they can really spawn to fight us. If there's anybody left alive, it would surprise me. Do I have a shield on? Okay, I do. Just isn't depicted when we're moving around like this. That's fine, that's fair. Alright, well that marks the end of episode 17? Yeah, I think so. So 18 will be right around the corner. Again, thank you for paying a visit, watching episode 17 of our armor mode playthrough. We stream actual D&D sessions of 1 of 2 campaigns every Sunday. Our summer schedule sometimes slows down a little bit, but typically stream every Sunday for live D&D, not unlike Baldur's Gate in some respects. And so if you follow us here, that's awesome. If you'd like to follow our channel on YouTube, even more kudos to you. We are on the social medias. Any likes, comments, or subscriptions are greatly appreciated. We'll see you on episode 18.